Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to today's edition of the live trading. Okay, I'll just mute everybody. Very good. Okay, so let's jump right into it. PPI came out some minutes ago. I would say it was kind of underwhelming. It's kind of strange actually, because before now we would expect CPI to come out before PPI, you know. Um, and so there was that talk even in the office. I was trying to figure out if we should have a PPI live trading session, if we should not, and all that. But it did not. Well, it moved, but not as much as we know inflation data to actually move the market. You understand? Doesn't mean that you could not have profited from it. But it is what it is. The news came out. It was kind of this is the dollar index. This dollar index, it kind of gives strength to the dollar, momentary strength, but was rejected. And we still have the dollar around this point. And I think that I don't expect a breakout from this point on 1 hour where we see price right now. I think that price will still maintain this zone, this place here. I think that price will still maintain it, or at all price will maintain this zone. To CPI is what will likely give it more strength. You understand? CPI will give it more strength. But the truth is, I can't deny that if with the way PPI came out today, it could give us a pointer to how CPI may look tomorrow, because PPI talks about producers price index. It measures cost of production, and the truth is that if there is increase in cost of production, most likely what producers will do is they will pass the cost to consumers. If raw materials have increased in price, what they will do is they will increase the price of those goods. So I will not be surprised if CPI comes out tomorrow and it comes out higher than expected and gives strength to the dollar. Now, considering tomorrow, another tricky thing is that CPI is not the only data coming out at that time. There is CPI, there's core retail sales at that time, there's Empire State Manufacturing Index. They are all coming out around 1:30 p.m. around the same time. So it's something that you actually need to study and actually look forward to. But what I can assure you is that there's likely going to be very good move in the market, very good move in the market. Okay. But that said, let's look at the market right now. Dollar index is currently bearish, it's trading bearish, was rejected after that move. And so it's very possible that I'm going to start with AUD USD. For AUD USD, I noticed on okay, good. So I noticed on 15 minutes after this fall, this push down like this, that my RSI was still pointing towards the upside. I noticed that with this fall, with that news that came out, my RSI did not bulge. My RSI was still pointing towards the upside, telling me that, there is still a lot of bullish pressure. Look at how AUD USD fell, but look at how this thing has been moving upward. So that means that there is still room for AUD USD to actually push up. Okay, this is 4 hours. On 4 hours, it's currently at a strong resistance, but given the way it was rejected because of that news, it's very possible that when the US session comes, we get AUD USD at least coming to test this particular resistance point here. So what we are going to do is look out for how we're going to take advantage of it. By now, one thing also we should consider is that where AUD USD is right now, just like the dollar index, the dollar index is currently at a strong resistance. Okay, the dollar index, when we checked it, is at a strong support. AUD USD right now is at a strong resistance. it has bought, it has done well, but right now it's at a strong resistance. So even if we saw how well it was rejected, we need to be very careful of looking out for a further buy. Okay, whatever buy we're looking out for should be above that particular resistance, which it is having problem with breaking. You understand? So personally, what I would want to do for AUD USD is to look out for that rejection. As you would notice on 30 minutes, we would have something like a double top at this point here. We'll have something like a double top at this point here, which if price gets to, we should expect some level of what? Some level of retracement in the market. If price gets to this particular resistance, we should expect some level of retracement in the market, because technically that point is a double top. Okay, and technically at a double top, especially a resistance like this, you can expect price to be rejected, right? You can expect price to be rejected. So personally, I will be looking out for selling AUD USD from 0.66 to 70. I'll be selling AUD USD from 0.66 to 70. I'll be selling AUD USD from 0.66 to 70. So from that 0.66 to 70, I'm selling AUD USD. I could use a stop loss of around 10 pips. I can use a stop loss of 10 pips, and I could also look out for a take profit of around 15 to 20 pips. If I'm selling AUD USD from 0.66 to 70, I could use a stop loss of around 10 pips and then a take profit of around 15 to 20 pips. Okay, but that is where I will be looking to sell AUD USD from. Okay, that's where I'll be looking to sell AUD USD from 0.66 to 70, stop loss of around 10 pips, take profit of around 15 to 20 pips. Now, if somehow price hits that particular point here, price hits that particular stop loss, another place where I will consider is this stop point here, this particular strong resistance. Anything that makes price to break above that 0.66 to 70. Remember we said we are selling from 0.66 to 70. So two ways: I have my stop loss 10 pips away from my entry price, and also if price closes above that point. If price closes above that point, then it will likely continue buying. Okay, if price closes, remember we are selling from 0.66 to 70. Now, anything that makes price to close above 0.66 to 70, anything that makes your candle to close above 0.66 to 70, then that means that, stop loss or not, you could likely want to consider buying with another 10 pips in mind to maybe reduce whatever loss that would have been made, or even make more. So we are selling from 0.66 to 70, could have a stop loss of 10 pips, and also whatever makes price to close above that place, then it means that price will likely continue buying. But if we sell from there, I want to consider take profit of around 15 to 20 pips. 15 to 20 pips. Okay, so that's AUD USD. For USD CHF, we can see how well USD CHF has actually fallen. Remember that USD CHF is falling because of the fact that the dollar is the what's the word now? Is the base currency in this case. Dollar is the base currency in this case. And after that move kind of pushed it up, but pushed it up to this resistance point here, to this point here. So from there, it was rejected back down. Now it's going to approach this particular support zone. Now let's see. If you look at AUD USD, personally, I expect a further sell. You know why I said that? Because after price ranged for a while, yeah, after price kind of broke this structure here. Let me see if it is clearer on 4 hours. Very good. So look at, after price tried to range around here, range around this place, price kind of broke this structure here. And so what price has done, price has returned to that structure. Price has returned to that structure, taking liquidity from there, and price is likely going to head further downwards. Okay, price is likely going to head further downwards. So what will I be looking out? I'll be looking out for selling AUD USD below 0.9460. Or I can sell USD CHF from 0.9420. I can sell USD CHF from 0.9420. Can sell it from 0.9420, and I can sell it and look out for at least 20 pips of profit. Can sell from 0.9420, looking out for at least 20 pips of profit. Okay, so remember, like I said, many times this was the structure that price created. Now price broke this structure. When price broke this structure to come down, price returned back to where it broke that structure. Okay, and even if the fundamental wanted to give it strength, that place where it broke structure was too strong for it, and so price is pushing it down. Definitely, or let me know is what definitely, most likely price is going to be heading towards this proven support. Okay, so I'll be looking to sell. Personally, I could actually just enter a sell right now on USD CHF. I can actually look out for a sell, but once price is either that, or I wait for price to close below 0.9420. I wait for price to close below 0.9420, and if price closes below 0.9420, I could sell with around 15 to 20 pips in mind. I could sell with around 15 to 20 pips in mind if price closes below that point. Now, what happens if price cannot break 0.9420? If price cannot break 0.9420, okay, it will likely return to that place where it was rejected. If you cannot break this 0.9420, to likely return back to this point where it was rejected. So what that means is that I could consider buying from that place, or I could also consider buying from 0.91070. I consider buying from 0.91070. 0.91070. I can buy from 0.91070, and I can look out for around 25 pips of profit at least. I can look out for around 25 pips of profit at least. 0.9120, look out for around 25 pips of profit. Okay. Okay, so moving on from USD CHF. USD JPY. Remember what we said about USD JPY, how we said that when USD JPY is overbought on 1 hour, you should look out for a sell, right? We said that. So that sell is already in play. USD CHF has been trading bearish, and I personally expect it to sell further. So if it closes below, once it closes below 156.250, if it closes below 156.250, we can sell and look out for at least 20 pips of profit. Now, let me remember I said if it closes below 156.250, you can sell. But let me say this. I want us to also watch that the closest structure on USD JPY is 156, is at 156.250, the closest structure. So once it trades below that point, guys, I really hope we understand this. This is very important because I think this is more profitable. Now, once it trades below this particular structure, this 156.250, if it trades below it, there's a high chance that it will want to return back to that place to take liquidity and head further down. You understand? There's a high chance that it won't return, but as you see USD JPY like this, we actually still expect a further sell on USD JPY. Okay. And that is why sometimes, like I say, some information that's given is even more important than the entries, because was not there to notice that USD JPY was already overbought, and even if he did a bit of buy, bought and all that, you can see how it was rejected. So selling USD JPY when it is overbought on 1 eye is the best way to trade it, and if you're able to do that, you'll be in some level of profit. Now, even when that fundamental came out and was strong for dollar just bought, but it's returned back to the technical. So for USD JPY, once price trades below 156.250, you could sell with around 20 pips in mind. Okay, so what price will most likely do is price will likely break this place. If it breaks below this point like this, so price will most likely break below this point. If it breaks below this point like this, it will return back here to take liquidity from here and head further down. But for USD JPY, I will be considering a sell. Okay, I'll be considering a sell. For USD JPY, I'll be considering a sell. Okay, now 10 minutes more. Let us look at indices. Look at US 30. Remember that the dollar is kind of weak. So because the dollar is kind of weak, US 30 is currently trading bullish right now. But yesterday's candle closed as an inverted hammer. Right? Yesterday's candle closed as an inverted hammer. And that in itself is it's something I don't joke with, especially when a candle like that forms on the daily time frame. Look at it. On the daily time frame, very nice candle. And this place where this candle formed inverted hammer is around where it was rejected last time. You understand? It's around here, even around here, somewhere it was rejected last time. So it's of course, this particular depends on how today's candle closes. We always wait for next candle to give us confirmation on all that. But right now, looking at US 30, the best way I would trade US 30, looking at the fact that dollar is weak and there's likely going to be momentum for US 30 to push up, I will likely buy US 30 from 39,840, which is kind of above where we got this bearish engulfing. Okay, we got that bearish engulfing on 4 hours. You understand? So the RSI is actually showing me that there is bullish pressure in the market. RSI is showing me that there's bullish pressure in the market because since price made this low here, RSI is looking up just like AUD USD did. You understand? So it's very possible that yes, we could have price gain that bullish momentum to still push up. This is 15 minutes. So a shorter time to actually trade this market, this US 30 market, is to buy from 39,630, buy from 39,630 to around 39,680. So I can actually consider buying from 39,630 to 39,680. From 39,630 to 39,680, right? So I could actually buy US 30 from that point. Also, remember that if price breaks 39,840, we still have a buy at that point. But for short-term buy, can buy from 39,630, take profit at 39,680. Okay, and that's in where we can also look out for a sell is around this place here, clear of this point here. If US 30 wants to resume a sell instead, we can sell from 39,500. Can sell from 39,500 and sell to around 39,440. From 39,500, we can sell to 39,440. That's another way we can trade US 30. Okay, from 39,500, we can sell to 39,440. Okay. Then US 2000 has actually traded very bullish, unlike the other guys. US 2000 has traded bullish. Now, let's look at it on 1 hour. Yesterday's candle also closed as an inverted hammer, but price has broken above that point. Price seems to be, US 2000 seems to be trading above the last place it was rejected. You understand? It seems to be trading. So there's a high bullish momentum right there. Let's see if our RSI agrees with this higher high. Our RSI actually agrees with the higher high. From here to here is a higher high, and an RSI is also a higher high. So there's a high chance that US 2000 might continue this is bullish run. You understand? So one of the ways I can trade US 2000, considering the fact that, okay, if at all anything pushes US 2000 down, I need to look out for where my next FVG is, my next fair value gap is, and I think it's somewhere around here. And that is a place whereby if US 2000 trades to this place, personally, I would expect it to actually continue its upwards move. So first of all, I could actually buy US 2000 from 2102. Could buy US 2000 from 2102 to 2109. You understand? Can buy US 2000 from 2102 to 2109, given that there's a very high bullish momentum that it has in the market. Another place I could buy US 2000 from is 20. Let's see. Good. So I could also buy US 2000 from 2088. I could also buy US 2000 from 2088. The momentum is very bullish. And so we could actually expect that to continue. You understand? We could expect that to continue. So is either I'm buying US 2000 from 2088, okay, buying US 2000 from 2028, or I'm buying from 2102, profit at 2109. 2102, profit at 2109. Okay. Then Euro USD has done very well. Euro USD has after that retracement, Euro USD really pushed up. You know, it really pushed up. Okay, good. Now, this is what you have on the daily time frame. You can see that this uptrend is still very well protected, and price is currently doing a kind of high. Okay, price is making a kind of high. So what will happen? It means that it's very possible that Euro USD trades all the way to, that's how many pips away, around, trades at least 20 pips away to this next resistance here. Okay, so it means that Euro USD could trade 20 pips away to the next resistance. So what we are going to do is seeing the fact that it has broken that particular structure there on 1 hour. Okay, it has broken that structure on 1 hour, and I feel like whatever retracement it is doing right now, that bullish run is likely going to continue, seeing how weak the dollar kind of is. You understand? So what I would advise for Euro USD is to look out for a continuation of that bullish move. Look out for a continuation of that bullish move. But there are two ways I can trade it. Now, remember that the most recent structure on Euro USD is here. That is where price just broke above. So what price can do is price can return to this point. Understand? Price can return to this point. Price can take liquidity from here and then continue on its upward journey. You understand? So personally, there are two ways I'm going to buy Euro USD. Anything that makes Euro USD to retrace towards 1.08030. 1.08030. Remember, we said that if once price breaks a point like this, price usually would like to return to that place, take liquidity, and continue upward. So I would look out to buy Euro USD from 1.08030. And if I do that, I'll look out for around 30 pips. So I'll look out for around 30 pips. So I could buy from 1.08030, I could buy all the way to 1.08300 or thereabout. You understand? That's one way I could trade Euro USD. Also, for the sake of, I could also buy from 1.08250. I could buy from 1.08250. And if I'm buying for 1.08250, I'll look out for a profit of around 15 pips. I'll look out for a profit of around 15 pips. Okay. Now, for gold, for instance, I still expect that gold has started a kind of movement whereby it's going to maintain its bullish run. Okay, gold is likely going to maintain a bullish run, but it's going to maintain its bullish run. Remember that if you see on 15 minutes, it has already given us 2 consecutive bullish candles above the 15 period moving average. You understand? So what you will likely want to do is watch out first of all. I'll not advise that maybe you take immediate entry, but you can watch the market. Maybe if it closes above 23.53, If it closes above 23.53, then we could see it continue the buy. You understand? We see it continue the buy, but remember, I've always said for about 2 weeks or even more, I've decided to trade gold and US 100 after tomorrow's CPI. Decided to trade gold and US 100 after tomorrow's CPI. So that is what I'll be looking out for. You understand? That's what I'll be looking out for. Okay, so that's what we'll be working with. AUD USD kind of retraced, but it did not get to that our point. Sometimes that is one of the issues with let's see. It's done a retracement of close to, it did a retracement of up to 12 pips, but it's just that it did not get to that our exact entry before being rejected. So you want to watch out for that. Now, the best way we are going to trade, instead of selling from that point, let's see. Instead of selling from that point on AUD USD, I'd rather say that, considering the fact that it was rejected already, but although it didn't get to that exact point, I'd rather buy it from 0.66300. 0.66300 is where I'll look to buy AUD USD. Then profit of around 15 pips. 0.66300, profit of around 15 pips is where I'll look to trade AUD USD. But I still expect that to push up. Just that on 15 minutes now, it has given us a bearish engulfing pattern. I still expect it to push up. Dollar is weak. Dollar is weak. So, but instead, let's buy from 0.66300. US 2000, our buy is active. Our buy is active. Please monitor your trade. Okay, I've looked at USD. Yeah, USD JPY. USD JPY. Remember how we said that if it breaks below this point, it will return to this place to take liquidity, and that's what it looks like it's doing. So we're still holding on USD JPY and looking out for that sell. Looking out for a continuation of that sell on USD JPY. You understand? What else? US 30, we're yet to see very good movement in the market. We're yet to see very good movement in the market, but we'll still watch out for these trades. What the dollar has done now is that the dollar seems to have broken this particular structure here. It has broken this structure here because it has traded below that point and it has returned back to that place. So there's a high chance that from there we could still see the dollar return back downwards. You understand? So everything is still as it is. You understand? Yes, US 2000 triggered. We need to monitor that US 2000. We have our US 2000 at 2102. We have our US 2000 at 2102. I still expect it to approach this untested resistance here. So that buy is still in order. Remember that US 2000 just broke this structure here. And because it just broke here to the upside, to return back here, take liquidity and continue on its way. So I still expect it to buy. Okay, I still expect it to buy, except if US 2000 closes below Richard. Okay, remember also that we even have 2088. We have 2088 as a place we are still looking out for a buy on US 2000. 2088 as a place we are still looking out for a buy on US 2000. So that means that for US 2000, even if it returns to this 2088, we still expect it to push back up from there. You understand? So the only time I will say, oh, US 2000 instead is taking a sell is if it closes below 2080. If it closes below 2080, but US 2000 is still, it's done a fresh break of structure, and so I still expect it to return to the upside. Still expect to return to the upside. Euro USD, we have it at 1.08. We have two entries, 1.08030. We have 1.08030 to buy from. We also have 1.08250 to buy from. So you need to watch out for those 2 points. So even GBP USD has broken structure, returning back, and it's expected that if it returns back from there to what, it will continue to the upside. So if I'm to trade GBP USD also, I'll be looking out for a buy on GBP USD. I'll be looking out for a buy on GBP USD up to 20 pips already that I think that we can take if we buy GBP USD. So can look out for a buy on GBP USD, can buy right now. You can do an instant buy on GBP USD, or you can buy from 1.25650. 1.25650. Look out for stop loss of around maybe 10 pips or thereabouts. But we expect that after this breakout like this, price retraces, gets momentum from here, and then continues to the upside. Okay, so please do not forget, our account officers would have reached us already for our live trading session tomorrow. Our live trading session, CPI live trading session tomorrow. That trading session is going to be by 1 p.m. because CPI is coming out by 1:30. So that session is going to come out by 1 p.m. So make sure that you are ready for that. Also, we should be in Abeokuta this week, Friday or Saturday. Depends, Friday or Saturday we should be. But we'll get full information regarding that tomorrow. So tomorrow by 1 p.m. Remember that to join that class, you should have made a deposit. You should have made a deposit. So when you've done so, your account officers will provide you with the link to actually join the class. Okay, so make sure you have funds in your account. The fact that PPI came out before CPI today and did not move so much means that there's a very high chance that CPI will move very well. There's a high chance that CPI will move very well. So you need to be prepared for that, even if it's to take out tiny pips in the market with very good lot size. You understand? So let's look forward to that. But yeah, we will continue again tomorrow by 8 a.m. with the same link for the morning market review. Okay. Thank you so much for your time. Okay. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations. So thank you so much for your time. Bye for now.